Here we go. This is set number 2 on Prokhorovka here. And just for clarification's sake, front mission going to be starting down south.
Hey, actually you were right. Oh boy, Cat. Look at Cat. 3
7
1390s and a pair of 132s. That's just too much.
That is a lot of mobility right there. A total of 7 light tanks on the side of Cat.
That's crazy.
Whereas front mission definitely going with a safer lineup on their side.
Yeah,
you know,
they're still sticking
one
to
light tank.
they're still sticking to that M26 Pershing as well. So they seem quite fond of that tier 8 American tier 8 tank. It's kind of surprising they're going for that rather than T69.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's quite unusual for players to do that. But apparently, I'm gonna have to look a little more into that one as well. But you know, I've been reading about the Pershing during the break as well. It's a good all-around tank, really. It can perform lots of different options, and well, in terms of armor, it can sustain like more damage than the T69. And it's just the thing is, it doesn't have the advantage of the of that 4-shot autoloader, but still, it does. It's a safer tank to actually just be in the front lines than the T69 is. So more of a bullying type of medium tier 8.
And I think that fits well with front mission's playstyle as well.
Right. I think it's an excellent counterpart of the. It's a good balance tank to go with that AMX 1390. You know what? In a lot of ways, the 1390 and the T69 are very similar.
Yeah.
Except for, you know, obviously they're well, we're talking about light tank versus.
Oh, but look at that! Calliope taking some damage right here. The lineup from Cat and their defensive position right now, you can't see it on your map. I mean, you probably looked at it before we actually switched camera views, but they have all of their tanks to the western corner. And the thing is, those tanks aren't moving, and what I don't understand...
No, they're sniping. It's just like the scouts are providing, the scouts like to the railroad are providing vision. And when somebody like Calliope just sticks his head out, then all of them from the other side start shooting. So
to see, for example, had they switched these tanks that aren't moving for heavier, you know, T69s or even any heavy tank, you know, they could have been doing way more damage right there.
That is true.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this could be their downfall, because all front mission have to do, and we see this with heavy light tank setups versus heavy tank setups. The heavy tank setups, if they're not afraid to engage, and as long as they engage without taking too much damage beforehand, usually like 90% of the time they just come out on top because they just have more armor or firepower, and in every way the firefight just goes in their favor. So really, if Cat want to pull this off, not only will they have to continue this poke war, they can't allow front mission to engage them head on.
Yeah, but I don't think they are at the moment. I mean, if you look at front mission, there's no way they can cross safely without getting shot. I mean, you know, let's not forget, like, those 3 MX 1390s have autoloaders. If all 3 of them focus their firepower on even a heavy tier 8 tank, they would do a lot of damage. Look at that, Panda Eye just taking more shots. And obviously Thumba is just getting pawned out there because he's got the lighter tank. But if they're careful enough, it could work out. They just really have to be careful though.
But another example would be, see all 3 of those AMX 13s, let's say they get a shot onto you know, Panda Eye.
Yeah.
And let's say it does 400 damage. That's only like 1.5 shots from a heavy tank.
I know, that's exactly what I'm saying. It's just they are using their mobility to just get out of dodge quickly, and that's exactly what they're supposed to do, because what else are they going to do? If they try to engage front mission on the frontal assault, they get decimated. So right now, I think they're just doing the only thing that they can do. So all in all, I do agree with you. It's pretty suicidal to go with all 7 light tanks against a lineup like this, pretty much. Because it's not even like the front mission players have only selected heavy tanks. So you're not even trying to counter just, you know, slow heavy tanks with lightning fast ones, because I mean they still have that 1390 and that Pershing, pretty much that M26. So they do have they can move around too. So ultimately, like, yeah, unless they play to perfection, I really don't see Cats pulling this off.
Yeah. No,
they're too outgunned.
Yeah, it really, I mean, as long as front mission don't make any stupid mistakes, really, eventually, just the difference in the amount of damage and hit points that each team has
can inflict and take as well.
Yeah, it's just gonna add up. And look at, you know, Son of None here. He took like 1 shot, and already he's taken down to, like, you know, 70% health. You know, and it's same with all the other tanks on the scene. If they hit a single shot from pretty much any member,
a third of their life.
Yeah, front mission, that's
a third of their life.
Exactly, a third of their
or
life.
If they're not lucky, maybe perhaps even half, up to half, because those can really land a lot of damage, especially on light tanks.
Yeah, whereas, you know, if they want to take out, let's say, for example, even a T-32, which there are 2 of them on front mission side, they at least have to commit, I would say, at least 6 shots to that, at least minimum.
From 3 different tanks.
Yeah.
I mean, not 6 shots each, but from
spread out.
multiple angles.
Oh, look at Thumpa too. Thumpa is
Thumpa's
so
really
low.
low. Yeah, exactly. So I think he's gonna take care of the T1 down to the southwest.
Yeah, you're about to see that right now. Yeah, there you go. The T1 does go down. Yeah, so Thumpa extremely low here. Dyer is healthy. I mean, most of the members. But, oh wow, Son of None. We just gotta barely glance at him, but Son of None's down to like less than 50 health. Son of None is really, really low.
And look at that. I think they've made the cross.
Yeah,
it looks like it looks like they have crossed. You can't. We can't see it on your screen because the observer is just showing us exactly what you're watching right now. But Panda Eye has crossed, and Panda Eye is going to take out the T1.
Yeah, Panda Eye getting the. Yeah,
there you go. So
yeah, look at Son of None in the background. 56 health.
So you got Creepy here and Canis Lupus. Yeah, Canis Lupus just aiming shots, but honestly, yeah, I really don't see Cats pulling this off.
Yeah, it's gonna be extremely difficult.
They're just too outgunned. I mean, 7 light tanks. It's just suicidal.
I mean, once Panda Eye and Boom TH make it to that front line, and as long as they're there to take the brunt of the damage, then really, honestly,
yeah, there's nothing that you can do.
It's going to take way too long for front mission to take them down.
And they don't even need to commit all of their tanks up there. I'm sure they left at least like 1 tank, maybe perhaps the M26, like Pershing, to defend their base down south.
Probably Ripper, actually.
Yeah, or maybe Ripper, yeah, exactly. So they really don't need to just force it that much.
Yeah,
however, they're going to need to attack soon, though, because, you know, we're down to 2 minutes and 40, maybe. So, because they need to take out a couple of tanks to win this, pretty much.
Honestly, the front mission they're going to push.
No, I mean, they have to.
Yeah, they're going to push.
If they want to win this, they have to.
There's no reason for them not to, honestly. Against a setup like Cats right now, I mean, really,
okay,
all they got to do is send those T-32s first, and just have that AMX-50 in the back as a sniper, the Pershing as well, and then they should be golden. And then the AMX-13 maybe coming in from the southern part.
Panda Eye taking a few hits out there. He lost about 250. An MX-50 was destroyed.
What?
No, an MX-50 destroyed the T1. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm just like upside down. Yeah, you are in shock right now. What?
Wait, what? He went.
I should do that more often. Your voice went up.
Yeah, because that would have been huge, man. That would have.
That would have been huge.
Yeah.
It didn't happen though. You just you fell for it. There you go.
You tricked me.
I did trick you.
Yeah, but these light tanks actually moving out to the southern edge
exactly.
right now.
They're just getting like completely intercepted though. I mean, they do have the movement on the open field, and look at that. Calliope is maybe in a spot of trouble.
They both missed.
Calliope just he's got to watch out though. He needs support.
Thumpa is in danger now.
Yeah, Thumpa.
Oh, why Thumpa? Why did you go there?
Yeah, why would you send why would you send your weakest tank out there?
He should have just kept. He just stayed on the west road.
Exactly. I mean, why would you send like they didn't ask for that much, you know?
Yeah. Now, honestly, there's no way. There's no way.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like you've got Top, Calliope, and Ripper that came to just the front lines, and yeah, those tanks are not.
And those T-32s are probably making their way down as well.
And just this is gonna be a bloodbath.
Yeah, look at that. Those T-32s are almost there. Yeah, it's done.
It's game over. There's no way they can come back from this. I mean, they might take Ripper out.
Not even. I don't think so.
Yeah, not yeah, no, they took Ripper out.
Oh, they got him.
Yeah, Dyer took Ripper out, but that's pretty much all they're gonna accomplish. Because yeah, as you said, those T-32s are, and those T-32s are not even needed
at this
point.
Yeah, look at Dyer about to go down here.
And look at that, the Pershing is doing like quite a bit of damage, eh? Just controlled by Calliope. It's just some nice shots. Look at that, like 320.